whatever it takes, because sometimes we need to press reset. Just for about 5 or 10 minutes, solid. No interruptions. She says, may scientists find cure vaccine for coronavirus soon? I fear that if they don't, the whole civilization will change. Oh, absolutely. It already is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's what I was about to say.
No more stayovers, parties, no visiting family. This is just heartbreaking. And to me, I feel like, the takeaway that I get from reading her section, very good, by the way, Rabia. So relatable, because I'm a mom and working from home and doing a lot of things all at once. I mean, it can weigh down on you. And I do agree that if there's not some cure, whether this thing I hope it just goes away. I'm just being honest. I just wish it would just no vaccine. I don't want a vaccine. I just want it to just disappear. Like, if it could just go away, it would be perfect, because I think what it's gonna do is put people in this mindset that they can't be around each other anymore. And then what kind of world will we have then, where we're not loving each other, hugging each other, shaking each other's hands? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
where your kids can't even do normal stuff, like she stated, on having a sleepover.
Right.
I mean, those are fundamental memories that you have as a child. Is having your friends over.
Absolutely.
And it's sad to say
that this is where we could be heading if things don't change.
So one thing he added, like, they have like an asthma family problem. It's a respiratory disease, illness. So their respiratory system already somehow compromised. She's working in healthcare. She's pharmacist. And then she has like a variable jobs, night shift, morning. Nowadays how it's like stressful. And she's more prone to get this virus.
Right.
And the good thing, I appreciate her, like, she's so brave, she's doing a job this after having asthma and things.
Absolutely, yeah.
You already somehow weak in your respiratory system, so I can imagine like how difficult for her to be, managed, but
and then somehow, this is off topic, but yet so on topic. The whole theme of 2020 is I can't breathe. Think about it. I just put that together. Like, COVID-19 is a upper respiratory illness, that depletes you of oxygen in some people. And then you have black men getting killed, saying, this is crazy.
It really is crazy.
Wow. I didn't even nobody's put that together yet.
You know what? Honestly, Danielle, you just put it together for me too. I wasn't even thinking on that level. And that was something. That was something to really consider. Like,
I never put that together until just now.
To have that on your mask, seriously, like, I can't breathe. It's just so much going on. Like, you're having trouble breathing with the mask on.
Then you have the COVID symptoms that you can't breathe.
Exactly. I mean, with racism and the virus of racism and the virus of the coronavirus. I can't breathe.
Seriously, they all need to go away. Okay. I have 3 more. Wow, that was crazy. So we have 3 more comments. So this is from Rubab. Okay. Hi, my name is Rubab Nawab, and I am a pharmacist living in Dubai. Oh, I want to come to Dubai when everything is over.
I lived there like a couple of years.
So you can give us a tour.
I heard
I'm
it's
serious.
Beautiful.
We would plan, but when everything gets open.
Of course.
Right now.
Of course, yeah.
Because
even though flights would probably be extremely cheap.
But you're not gonna have fun right now.
I know. Okay, so as a healthcare professional, can a girl dream? As a healthcare professional, we are affected also by current scenario of COVID-19 and coping with it by changing lifestyles in best possible manner and having positive vibes and possibilities for post-corona era. I think that even if we do not find any vaccine for 10 years, as humans, we are capable of adapting and surviving. So eventually we will evolve for this new normal of coronavirus. Or you never know. This is really going towards end of times. But good news is UAE is working on phase 3 clinical trial for coronavirus vaccine. So fingers crossed. Sabor Ali, and thank you so much. Let me go back to Rubab. That was a very good comment, because that's real. We don't know if we're gonna. A lot of people say, I don't know if we're gonna make it through this. We'll make it through it, but we may be beat up with 1 tooth left, but we'll get through it. Sabor Khan, hi Kashif and everyone. This is Dr. Sabor Ali Khan from Karachi, Pakistan. Okay, COVID-19 has terribly affected our lives. It affected our business, our economy, our education, and health systems. In fact, our normal routine life in all aspects. It disrupts us socially, financially, emotionally, everything. Just upside down as the year 2020 has started. Oh, he's telling the truth. Okay, it seems that the world has remodeled and it's a start of a new era with lots of modification and restraints. Thousands of people have lost their jobs, well, millions here. Businesses are getting bankrupt. Academic year has been squandered. Yeah, we didn't even talk about the kids, how they're feeling about this. Especially in underdeveloped countries, the effects are devastating and irreversible, and I completely believe that. Many of the countries are erasing up the lockdown, but you do not expect to be in any crowded malls or restaurants right away. And how to safely restart our economy, well, that's still largely a mystery. Very true. I know a couple of families who are affected with the virus and they lost their loved ones. The trauma they are I guess what they're in, he's saying, is lasting and is very heart-wrenching. The service sector businesses will be most damaged by protracted mandatory social distancing, hotels, restaurants, gyms, clubs, museums, and the list goes on. So it could affect everything from employment rate to currency values. Good point. Yeah. It can change the currency values. Didn't even think about that. Kashif, that was my take on coronavirus in the scenario that is built up in respect of it. Stay home, stay safe, guys. And where are we? We're in the studio. I'm sorry, but we are staying safe.
Yeah, we are staying safe. Y'all see me? I got my mask on.
She's been talking through the show with hers on. We had to take. I have a big mouth. Okay, so Rima, last comment. We just want to make sure we got everybody. Hello, Kashif. None of my friends. Oh yeah, two of my friends. Nobody else. Any of your friends comment?
No.
Kashif, we had the whole thing lit. Everybody.
Yeah, I got just one from one person. He inboxed me an Insta from Norway.
You're gonna read it? Okay. This is my last one. So, let's see. Working as a certified, I don't even know how to pronounce this, anticoagulation pharmacist. Give me a star. At a public sector cardiac specialized hospital in Karachi, Pakistan. Earlier, we were managing approximately 150 patients on a daily basis at our free of cost anticoagulation clinic. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had to suspend our services for around 2.5 months. As we were also managing small numbers of patients on phone calls, so telehealth, that's what I was talking about earlier, services became a ray of hope during the pandemic, but on a large scale, patients had to suffer a lot as they had to get their PT and INR tests done. Yeah. What are those?
That's what I want to explain it. That's what we're talking about. This INR and PT test is the blood test. It's measured your coagulation time. And when you're taking this medication, that is from neurotherapeutic index, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Minor change can make a big disaster.
So you can get a blood clot?
Yeah, this thing is a blood test. Wow. It's a blood test you have to do periodically to check how much, this medication thinning your blood.
Oh, wow.
So you shouldn't go below that. You should have to be a certain level maintained. So there is a change of dose all the time, and you have to be very vigilant about your blood reports. You have to see doctor often, and she's working in a very specialized area.
Wow.
And for a lot of people it's hard to explain because they don't know it. They just take pill and they say that we are getting fine, but what the pill do, it's a big challenge. For these kind of medications, like she was telling, 2.5 hours they were shut down on a phone, it's gonna be really biggest challenge for them. That's how it's complicated. The medication things are every medication have different aspects and different care we have to take it. And these things, yeah, for sure, it's high alert. If you have to check INR and PT, you have to do before doing anything in your life. That's how important it is.
Okay, see, and that's a great example of what you were talking about earlier to us, that it's going to make it very hard. And she stated in that too, the fact that we can't go into the office or to the doctor's office and get these treatments and evaluations done.
Yeah. And back in Pakistan, it's not that, the virtual thing is not that much developed. So only thing you have is the phone. Virtual thing is a biggest challenge. It's not, I think it's not well introduced. I don't know if it's introduced or not during that time. Before wasn't. So that means they only have one thing except seeing, it's telephone. That's all.
Wow. Wow. So she says that these tests, these PT and INR tests, are done from other laboratories and purchase medicines accordingly. Luckily, our clinic has been started again with all the safety measures and precautions. In Pakistan, number of positive cases has reached around 2 lakhs. What does that mean? Like 2,000?
200,000.
200,000? Whoa. Okay. 2 lakhs, and we are short of beds already. Situation is getting worse day by day for everyone in every aspect of life. If we are not going to get a vaccine in a decade, we will keep losing people around us day by day, and life is likely not to be completely normal again. Stay safe, everyone. That was the last comment I had on my thread.
Yeah, there's just one. I have it. It's for Mr. Bilal Hashmi. He's in Norway, and he talks similar about the other thing. The point he raised is that Norway took decision too late. They were waiting for the Sweden, and when they took the decision, it was already too late. A lot of people died there too. They have been struggling a lot. There is 2,000 KR fine if someone doesn't take the all precautions while going out and making social distancing. But they're gonna open from fall, which is I think August, the schools and the businesses. But still the condition is not that good. So he is hoping for the best and finger crossed. So he's like in a Norway right now. So that's how we learn. See, all world is struggling about this corona thing. No one is in a good shape except few countries like New Zealand. I heard that they just, don't have any more cases. But mostly, on a same level and a same problem. So again, back to that, we need a collective approach to fight with it all together. With, not just about the countries, about the world. That's how we're gonna take out it. Because once you open the countries, when you open the flight, if other countries they couldn't encounter it well, it's gonna be same later on.
Yeah.
Because when people come go, they're gonna be same condition.
So let me bring up Sweden, because isn't Sweden the only their country, weren't they kind of lax initially, and they still are, aren't they? They're just like, aren't they still just letting people walk around with, like, they're letting them make their own decision on the mask and stuff? They don't want to shut it down at all?
Yeah, he said that it's shut down, but eventual businesses are open. But the Norway, it depends on Sweden decisions. When Sweden's open, everyone gonna open. I think Sweden is more civilized or more strong and more powerful in terms of technology to taking decision, and they are just following their way. So his point was like, though Norway had the cases before, but they were waiting for the Sweden to make a decision to shut down everything. It was already too late for the Norway. Maybe it's better for the Sweden. Sweden is in a good shape, but Norway already struggled, before taking the decision. But he said that now they're gonna open in August since it's getting better. But he also, hoping for the best that it's not gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how we are experiencing after opening. So people were getting the examples from other countries, but when they open what have happened. So we have to learn from each other. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that that our country is at a place where we're willing to learn from other countries?
I guess it's on a people, really on a people. It's on a mentality. Like if you think like other have something good and you approach it, so it's benefit for you. It's not something harmful for you.
Right.
So if we have a mentality that we are the greater than every other one, so then you are at your own. Try your best, what you think. But I think ideas can come from anywhere. Any part of the world, any person. We never know a person, and he just sitting and he may have like a better idea than us. Maybe for anything, like any profession, it's like how we graded people, with their education, with their experience, and we take a freshman as a freshman. Maybe he comes with some new, great, fresh idea that will be helpful than the old one. But it's all about how person think. You have to think about what he's saying, not what the person is. And what we assume when we see person, we assume things. Oh, he looks like that. He's maybe that. So leave it whatever he said.
enjoyed the video you just watched, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications.